It's that time of year again. Over the next several months, public companies will be holding their annual shareholder meetings to elect directors, vote on governance issues, and to hear from shareholders. And as Mary Thompson tells us now, the issues that will be front and center this time are currently being hashed out behind the scenes and in the headlines.
A public event, the annual meeting can provide a flashpoint or a turning point for shareholders. This year, 3 issues seem dominating proxy season. Campaigns by activist investors like Nelson Peltz, board refreshment or shaking up current boards, and proposals asking for proxy access, which would give certain shareholders, not just the company, the chance to nominate directors.
This is our right as share owners.
It's big shareholders like Peltz, though, that are grabbing early headlines. Peltz targeting DuPont, which he wants to split up. It's part of a trend by activists that proxy advisor ISS calls merge or purge, where the activists push firms to look for a buyer or to sell or spin off assets. At GM, an activist wants a seat on the board and wants the automaker to buy back stock, and another activist is bidding hard to get the auction house Sotheby's to buy back shares as well. As for small investors, they'll vote on proxy access at over 100 meetings this year. A number of public pension funds, including New York City's, want the companies they own to allow investors who've owned a combined 3% of the company's stock for 3 years to have the chance to nominate up to a quarter of the directors to the board. New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer filed 75 proxy access proposals, saying a seat on the board will give investors a bigger voice on 3 key issues.
We're concerned about energy companies that are not focusing on climate change. We're very concerned about CEO compensation, excess CEO compensation. We're also very concerned about corporate board diversity.
Behind closed doors, a quiet movement to shake up boards is taking place. Investors talking with firms to replace long-serving directors, feeling their tenure decreases their independence, while replacing them gives the opportunity to create more diversity on the boards. Private talks looking to avoid a public fight in a season that's marked by them. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Mary Thompson.